Well, would you look at that? Anyway, we are at Silver Springs. We are going to be doing some tandem kayaking. It's really cool. The kayaks have a clear bottom. And then we're going to do some hiking around this state park, looking for alligators, birds, manatees if we see them, and then also the elusive monkey. So stay tuned, come with us, enjoy the show. Since the 1870s, Silver Springs has been a natural landmark destination. So before your Disney, there was Silver Springs, and before it was privately owned. In 2013 is when the state of Florida took over to try to restore the natural springs because of runoff and everything was creating a lot of algae bloom. Within the 4,000-acre park, there is estimated to be about 700 rhesus macaws. So how these monkeys got there is in 1938, they wanted the park to be Tarzan themed. And so they bought 6 monkeys from New York, brought them down, put them on a little island within the park. Well, these monkeys can swim, and so they swam off and, started populating, doing the monkey thing. And then so they brought in 6 more monkeys, and same thing happened. And so now there's, estimated to be about 700 monkeys within the park. Interestingly enough, though, these rhesus macaws, about 30% of the population, carries a deadly virus known as herpes B. And so with that virus, transmission from human to monkey is very small, but the consequences of that is very, very deadly. So that's why there's signs posted all across the park where it's like, keep your distance from the wildlife, not just the monkeys, and don't feed any of the wildlife.
What's not? Yeah, I already felt it.
So within the state park, it includes 5 miles of the Silver River, and that includes the natural springs as well. With that, one of the things that we really wanted to see was manatees swimming in the water. So they come upriver during the cooler winter months because it stays 72 degrees, a nice crisp 72 degrees in the spring. So they swim upriver to be in that nicer water. Unfortunately, during this trip while we were kayaking, we didn't get to see any manatees, and it sounded like not a lot of other people were seeing any as well. So that was a bummer, really.
See any monkeys?
For our kayaking trip, we rented the kayak for 2 hours, and what was really interesting is we rented the clear bottom kayaks. Unfortunately, they weren't very clean, and so there wasn't really seeing anything underneath you, which honestly was very disappointing because with this natural spring, the water is so clear. In one part, it's 35 feet deep, and you can see all the way clearly to the bottom. And that just goes to show the effort by Florida Wildlife Commission of restoring the spring back to all of its natural glory.
Hi, friend. Bye, friend.
What I thought we were getting.
So they swam off the islands and ended up repopulating all throughout the over 700 of them, all throughout the state park. It's about 540 acres.
We should have done that. Where we actually have a guide.
How kayaking is laid out is you go downstream from the boat launch, and you go downstream and then you go into the main river channel. This is where that is right now. So we're actually paddling back upriver to go back towards the boat launch, and which connects through a little canal. But a little bit harder paddling, but the water is so much deeper here, but still super crystal clear to where you can see all the way to the bottom. One thing that we were very surprised about is we only seen 2 alligators this entire paddling. And we, honestly, that was our biggest anxiety going into this trip, is like, we're in a little boat and there's some big alligators out there.
Way over in the middle.
Luckily though, everybody reassured us that, you know, they're not gonna bother you, you don't bother them.
Can we go? I'm like trying to like go, like not moving. Okay, you're gonna have to like be able to turn us, cause thank you.
The rowing.
No, not roping. It's like a marathon. It's a bowling. That's where it's at. What time is it?
So that right there is what Silver Springs is known for. So those are boats, and the bottom of the boats, middle, have a glass bottom. So they're very known for their glass bottom boat tours, which is really cool. The captains will take you around and you can see right where the springs bubble up. Also in this area, there's some statues from movies that they have filmed here. This is a huge place for Hollywood because it was a big area and the water is clear. So just as an example, here are a couple of the films that have been filmed there. Some of my favorites include Thunderball, which is a James Bond movie, but also subsequent James Bond movies such as Never Say Never Again and Moonraker. They also filmed a little bit of Smokey and the Bandit Part 3, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and they filmed quite a few of the old black and white Tarzan movies here as well. And there's a whole list of other ones, but those are the ones that stood out to me and that I've actually seen. Well, that is gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We're definitely gonna do a lot more kayaking, but please subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you next time.